Act your age. Dump your parents' insurance company.
If you're asking your slow computer how to fix your slow computer, we've got a better way. Introducing Workonomy, a suite of services for your business with 24/7 support. because the office printer can only get you so far. Introducing Workonomy, a suite of services for your business.
An SUV this big can get messy. Have your kids do car chores after every road trip.
Hey, that's not trash. Don't touch my stuff.
Presenting the all-new 3-row Subaru Ascent. Love is now bigger than ever.
So today I'm working on a mission for Red Dragon Karate in Oaks, PA. And what he wanted was the Red Dragon holding the Infinity Gauntlet. And each of these gems is gonna signify a different tenet in karate, martial arts. Still trying to figure out on DLive how to change the name of the stream. Not giving me that option. Hey Eileen, coming on. I'm doing some changes here on the DLive end. Hopefully that works for DLive. I'm doing all right, and you? Oh, that's good to hear that you're awesome, because you are awesome. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is putting the colors down for this gauntlet, and I'm gonna go in and soften the colors up. And yeah, I drew that. It's a new logo for a martial arts studio. It's PA. It's called Red Dragon. Thus the Red Dragon. It's showing up when I'm coloring it. You see, I'm just gonna go. It's gonna look a lot better once it's all colored in. Oh. Skipping frames like no tomorrow. The most tedious part is getting the colors to blend right. You can be at this for hours, just blending everything. Picture of the Infinity Gauntlet. Other screen here, just so I make sure that I grab an accurate picture of it.
We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Usually it slows me down. Fix that now. You always find these little imperfections when you're working on something. Wonder if there's a way I can just pull the chat out of BeLive here. So what I'm doing now is I'm blending the colors in, and then I don't know if you can see it on there, but I texturized it, so there's textures in there, and with those textures,
to heal, entertain, connect, and grow. Once a year at RIT, we pull back the curtain and invite you to see creativity on display. We are making our mark on the world. But first, it starts here, at Imagine RIT. We are helping to heal, entertain,
about that,
connect,
got a message.
And grow.
Hey, Naxi, what's going on?
Once a year at
Just
RIT,
working on this
we pull
commission
back
here.
the curtain and invite you to see creativity on display. We are making our mark on the world. But first, it starts here, at Imagine RIT.
just randomly likes to kick in. On your end? I just want to know so I can fix it. Up to 900. Yeah, I can't wait. Man, these headphones make my ears so sweaty. Little areas. Just gotta. Well, other artists have the same issue with Sketchbook Pro. Too big. Too big. Got something. I honestly think it's people using the computer, the rest of the computers up there. Let me see what Streamlabs says. Yeah, I keep getting frame drops. It's so weird, like some days this works just fine, then I have days like this where it gives me all these issues. See if I can fix that. Sometimes all these little things can really slow down. These are the worst for video capture. Hopefully that decreases the lag. Yeah, it's went down a little bit. I don't know if that helped. Of course you do. Do computer portion, because the other day when I was drawing game capture time, recording off the camera, no issue. Actually said no stream drops. Now it seems to be working just fine. Maybe by closing all those windows, it helped. Be a Patreon thing. I feel like I'll have enough subscribers at that point where I can release the first preview issue of. No, it's cool. the music a lot less. No. Hey, Venom Anderson, thank you so much for the follow. I love the Pikachu. That's good. Using Stream probably caused me to play because it was too much system. Sure. No frame skips. That's good. Yeah, streaming is very hit or miss. So you might get some good days and some bad days. Doesn't help that daughter's home school. She's sick today, so that she's probably using YouTube in her. Lag is cutting out your voice when you talk. Okay. It could just be my headset too. This headset I've been having some issues with. If you can see here, it gets really tangled, and I have a feeling that this is what's causing the cutout. Because whenever I straighten this out, it works perfect, but then it gets tangled up. I have to ask Tipster what he does to keep his headset straight, because he uses the same razor. This is the Kraken V1, and I never see him get tangled up in his. What I think I'm gonna do is when I'm not using it, is completely disconnect it from the computer, and then up. No, maybe by rolling it up, it'll straighten it out. Yeah. Alright, I'm doing a back and forth right now with the person that commissioned this. So the last thing you want to do is get really far in something and then have to switch it up. So it's better to kind of constantly talk to them. Better.
This is Nelson, the volunteer who puts care into every
These commercials.
We asked him to put our
I would put Spotify on this computer, but I noticed that when Spotify runs concurrent with OBS or Streamlabs, I get a lot of lag. So I'll deal with the commercials for now. that does. I like it. Even though Infinity Gauntlets, I don't like to just go straight to its color. I like into it. Colors, hopefully, texture, roller, brush metal. This was made by a dwarf Faraway Star. Oh, they changed the story a little. Get a little freedom. Well, more looks natural. Subscribers. I was saving that for when I hit. I thought it'd be kind of cool to do it as a thing for 1,000 subscribers. So at 1,000, I'm gonna quick intro to Midnight Eye. A little video of me explaining the synopsis. I've said it countless times in streams before, but anybody new to the channel, they'll be able to figure out what's Midnight Eye all about, and then explain that it's going to be a comic book, but I'm going to release it on YouTube instead of in paper format. I'm trying to embrace technology, and it's not that comics is a dead medium or anything. It's far from it. But I feel by making it a YouTube exclusive thing, people will enjoy it and even be able to interact with it. And then if it becomes popular enough, then I can make a print version of it. It's kind of a safety mechanism too, because the last thing you want is to go through a Kickstarter, release the book, and then nobody reads it, and then you're stuck with 1,000 copies. This way, it's free to the masses. The hardest part right now is copyright on it. Now what I'm going to do is kind of mess around with the color. So I go here to adjust color balance. And what that does is you can kind of mess around with the color. Obviously we want it to be so it's red. And now it should darken it up. Need a little darker, so here to saturation, and I'm not going to saturate it that much, maybe desaturate it and thickness of it. I like how it looks super saturated. I didn't even know you left. I was talking to nobody here. Well, people on DLive, thank you so much for watching. I'm talking about the YouTube end. Probably add a little bit. Obviously, that's what we're going for, is the same. It's all good. That's fine. I was just joking. It's funny because a lot of people don't show up until down to I mean, so that happens. Does that when processing the stream won't show up? Especially if it's okay. I wouldn't worry too much about that. Lost my voice again? Might have to switch to the Turtle Beach. Not sure why I'm losing my voice here. Not getting any views. Test. I'll keep the mic closer. It's annoying. Might hurt people's phones. It's all good now? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Stream is all there. Yeah, no, but it won't. When you're done streaming, the stream won't show up right away. I don't know if that's what you were talking about. Where the gauntlet is sitting. Just give me 1 second. No, I can. Just be careful. Sorry about that. My daughter was asking for something. This music gives me so much of Super Nintendo. Oh, that's weird. Never heard of that. Second, I'm gonna go help my daughter. Right back.
YouTube Music, the new music streaming app made by YouTube. Get the app.
Coming like a Hellcat.
Alright, I am back. Sorry about that, guys. So, on Twitter, I'm doing kind of comments about video game art that people really enjoy. Because I'm doing a video that's coming up about the art in video games. It can be cover art, it can be pixel art, it can even be like 3D art. Games like the Uncharted series, the art in that is amazing. That sounds weird. Yeah, I'm hoping this doesn't cut off anymore. This is as straight as the cable can go. Like I said, I'm gonna have to like try to curve it. Your phone wasn't loading? Well, I did mute the mic. I walked away. I don't know if that has to do with it. Alright. I think I'm done with Gauntlet for now. Obviously, I'm going to color the gems. Now I'm going to work on the body. Dude, congratulations, man. You're almost there. Been consistently uploading. That's the goal. 500 before E3. If anybody hasn't checked out Not Another Game Collector here in the chat, definitely check out his channel. You should be a moderator, so if you want, you can link your channel in the chat. I don't know if you could do it from your phone, but... using the streams chat. Channel. You have moderator privileges. You should be able to put a link in there. You've been here since the beginning. No lie, since the beginning. You even said it the other night, since 20 subscribers. Take the link and I'm going to put it on DLive as well. Nags, for anybody on DLive, is a YouTube channel. He does a lot of gaming streams and does unboxings and reveals. And then you have the Silver Couch, which you haven't done in a while, but he pretty much just shows what he's gotten, through swap meets, and it's a fun channel. And he's been supporting me since I started on YouTube a little over a year ago. I started uploading regularly
YouTube
January of
Music, the
2018.
music streaming app made by YouTube. Get the app.
Yeah, well, I forgot how we met up. Wasn't it through Fabian's channel? I know that through Fabian we got in touch with Your Player 2, and then through Your Player 2 I met Goblin and Sidewalk. So it was like a progression, and then we quickly became our own little group on Twitter. But you know, the YouTube community is all about, I mean, the small creator community at least, about supporting. It's been awesome. We don't really have that drama activity that other communities have. Try to steer clear. Yeah, I mean, channels like Drama Alert and stuff like that, they get a lot of views because people like drama. But got on YouTube to share my art. I didn't come on here negative. Dorito! Thanks so much for coming on. Apologies if my set cuts out. I don't know. Cutting in. Still not sure if it's the stream itself or if it's. So, chances are. I was noticing it when I was doing commentary for some of my videos, that it would cut out whenever I tapped it. So I'm wondering.
YouTube Music, the new music streaming app made by YouTube.
Razers are supposed to be the best headset for live streaming. I don't like the Blue Yeti just because it takes up table space, just like my Turtle Beach microphone. When I use it, I have to bring it so close, and drawing, you don't want anything in your way. Where? That's what I'm talking about. Ed. Oh man, insurance is one of those things like Chris Rock always said. It's in case. Try to keep it PG. Making me hungry. I haven't eaten today. I gained a lot of weight on this Washington trip, so I've been trying to not eat as much now that I'm home. When you're on vacation, you kind of have free reign. You can general liability. Okay. Please elaborate. So because of liability, shopping center. Oh, why did I do that? Crap. Went out of the lines. First thing they teach you when you color is not to go out of the lines. One thing I do miss about it was actually warm down there. I'm back in Rochester.
YouTube Music. Explore the Coachella lineup with the official playlist. Get the app.
Is it because you live in California, or holy? Well, insurance is different state by state, but I have to ask my uncle because he's a contractor. He has commercial insurance. Wondering if he has to do the same. No, it's no worries, Dorito. That one. Check out Teespring. So, like, share, and subscribe. Be live if you want to follow. I appreciate it. You don't have to donate or anything. Just following is awesome enough. So on DLive, you can donate these things called lemons, ice cream, and it's not the same as money. It's pretty cool. It's nice that people donate, but like I say, you don't. Just love sharing my able to show you guys what. See somebody creeping from the corner of my eye. Sorry. It's always what you want to hear, guys, is your daughter wants to play Gears of War. That's how you know you're parenting correctly. So what I'm doing here with the blending tool is making it look like fur in the face. It's still catching this. I don't understand why. Underneath it.
YouTube Music.
So with layers, you kind of have to work it.
Coachella lineup with the official playlist.
You should add a support button here.
The app.
So what I was telling Naxi earlier is, for some weird reason, if I add overlays, it slows down the computer quite a bit. I would love that. Until I figure out what's going on streaming PC. I don't want to add overlays because then it causes drops and frame skips. Oh. I think it has to do with so I was gonna ask Hipster. He has a channel. Hipster News. He has the same. No? Cutting in. Let's make sure on my end it's working. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Picking up, huh? Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Test. I might have to switch to Turtle Beach. 1 second while I do that. It's gonna pick up a lot of outside noise, but it's better than nothing. I don't think it's shorting out necessarily. I just think this entanglement here is causing the short. I don't know if you can hear me better now. I'm going to try to fix this entanglement. So Razer decided to make this like a rope, and this rope gets tangled up. And I have a feeling that that's what's causing the issue. But I'm using the Turtle Beach now. I switched to this microphone. But it just takes up so much table space. Yeah, it's bad. And I don't use it that often, so for it to get tangled like this, I don't know if it's the cold down here or what. But like I was telling Not Another Game Collector, if it's not one thing, it's the other. Hold on 1 second. I can't hear the music now because the music is routed through the headset, but at least you guys can still hear the music. Yeah, this is bad. But at least, you know, now the new microphone's up. I just don't know how loud it is. Let me see if I can. Omnidirectional. Then test. It's gonna sound like I'm farther away, and that's just because the Turtle Beach is nowhere near as good as this microphone. But you gotta work with what you got, right? I've already spent way too much on all this equipment, so I don't want to keep upgrading when I should be getting art supplies. It's fine now? Alright, good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this off stream, or else I'm gonna be here all day trying to fix that. Alright. I remember you, make my spirit. Now, the problem is that it will pick up the sound of the scratching on the tablet. If this cuts in and out, let me know, cause then it's definitely the stream doing it. Any of you guys picked up Mortal Kombat 11? I keep seeing Gamerthumb playing it, and I don't know. I've already spent so much money on this trip that I'm hesitant to get it, because it's near the end of the month, so that means bills start generating again. But it looks so much fun. I'm a sucker for fighting games. You want to get it? Yeah. But I get worried too, because within a year they release the one with all the DLC. And I love Rain. He's my favorite ninja. And I have a feeling they're going to release him as DLC. Overwatch and Bayonetta. See, Bayonetta's another game that I really want to get. I never played it originally, and they released part 1 and 2 for the Switch, and I keep eyeing it, but man, Nintendo games never drop in price, ever. The only game that I've seen drop in price right now is at Target. They have Mario Party, but my kids don't really have an interest in playing Mario Party. I have Mario Party for the Wii, and they never touch it. Alright, so I think the scales are good. I gotta touch up some of the muscle here. And then, now I gotta work on the horns. So which layer was the horns? There we go. Those are the horns. I want to get Saints Row 3 on Switch. Is it out on the Switch? I didn't know it was out on the Switch because I played that game like no tomorrow on Xbox 360 back like almost 8 years ago. But it's been nothing but ports, man. It's
YouTube Music. Explore the Coachella lineup with the official playlist. Get the app.
not yet, in a few weeks. Okay. It better not be like $40. If it's like $20, then yeah, I'll get it because I don't have it on Xbox anymore. I originally sold my Xbox 360 a while ago, and then I just bought another one, and I'm slowly getting the collection back up because now you can play most of them on Xbox One. But Saints Row 3 is one of those games where I never really repurchased, but if it's on the Switch, I'll get it for sure, but at the right price. There's just too many good games coming out for the Switch to, or not for the Switch, but in general, too many good games coming out to spend that much on another game. Yeah, no worries. I play Bayonetta first and then jump into Overwatch and maybe do some competitive. Bayonetta looks really fun. I don't play Overwatch, I play something similar called Paladins. I tried to play it this past weekend in Washington when I was at the hotel, but the connection at the hotel was horrible. So you really can't stream on that kind of connection. I don't know what color I should be making the eyebrows, but that's something I can change later. It's just getting the values in there, darkness and lightness. Alright, then just do a little texture here with a little yellow.
YouTube Music.
And then blend it out a little bit here.
Made by YouTube. Get the app.
Give it that old bone look. Maybe a little bit of like a pale green. Sounds like they're saying something completely different. I'm digging it though. I got the head bob.
On the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And quit it cause I know I'm coming.
Hopefully this is copyright free. Cause this sounds very well produced. I'm not saying that the other music isn't, but I like this. I dig this a lot. This is drawing music. Would you get Saints Row 3 for $40 if it has all the DLC? No. I'm telling you right now, the most I'll pay for that game is $20. And I'm not a big DLC guy when it comes to games like that, because I play the core game. DLC in fighting games is different, because DLC in fighting games, you get characters. So to me, that's more important. Because I get bored playing with the same characters all the time. But Saints Row, I can't see spending that much again. Maybe the most, probably 30, and that's being generous, because you know that game's already been out. You could probably pick up a copy for the Xbox for under 10. Now, if it was Saints Row 3 and 4, because I never got to play 4, then yes, $40 is definitely within reason. I'm sorry, I gotta play that song again. I really enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed that song. I'm gonna get it just for the portability, but I think it should only be, yeah. I mean, 25 is okay. Portability shouldn't be a be-all end-all. You know what I mean? Oh, that's too much.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And to quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my vision says you never see what thing that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call.
So recently, I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed or Odyssey, and I'm really enjoying it because I'm a sucker for Assassin's Creed. And man, that game is massive. And then I got Wolfenstein: The New Order. I've been playing that, and I bought Doom for Xbox because I had it for the Switch, and that game just speaks for itself. It's an amazing game. I love Doom. So I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. We started carrying a bunch of different CBD stuff at my work. You know, I got the CBD gummies by Koi, and man, they were awesome, but they were so expensive. I regretted only getting one package, but they help so much between, cause this one, yeah, the music's good. This one, medium, premium CBD Medterra. This one's all right, but it burns out my coils, so I wanted something a little bit different. Could you imagine a Super Saiyan with an Infinity Gauntlet? Super Saiyan God with an Infinity Gauntlet? It would be unstoppable. See, $20 is reasonable. I paid $40 for mine. Granted, it was a high milligram, but you know, they take advantage of people here because recreational marijuana is still not legal in New York State. So CBD is the next best thing, and that's legal, but they jack up the price everywhere. Yeah, send them on through. Even if I have to order it from you, I will. I know the shipping's probably gonna like negate the whole point, but I'd rather support your shop, you know. Yeah. Ultra Instinct Goku with Infinity Gauntlet. What's the word above a god? What's the size volume of that? $40 for candy. I understand that it's CBD in it. It was 500 milligrams, and it came with 60 gummies. So, what, you know, comparing the prices, it wasn't too bad, but I suck those down because it helps me sleep. What are each CBD content? What's the size of those gummies? So the whole package itself was 500 milligrams, and there's 60 of them. So each one, man, you guys making me do math. So it was 8.33 milligrams per gummy. I think that's how it was explained to me. Because I thought 500 milligrams was the dosage of each gummy, but it ended up, you have to divide the bag. So the bag itself completely is 500 milligrams. But they work really well, because I would take 2 before bed, and then I would take 2 when I draw. Oh, that's not bad at all. Here, let me see if I can just find a picture of it. So this is the 20. This is the 200 milligram bag. I'm not sure, Hundy. I thought you were a moderator. You should be a moderator. I'll fix that when I get to the regular YouTube. I'm using Restream, so I can't change moderators on here. But you should be a moderator. Only moderators can send links. Yeah, I know that the pricing and everything sounds good. I'll hit you up on Twitter. You know, even if I have to, like I said, ship it out. Maybe I can send you some games as a thank you or something. You probably have all the games that I already have, so. Oh man, this is
YouTube Music, the new music streaming app.
starting to hurt.
Get the app. YouTube Music. Check out the best moments from Coachella with the new music streaming app made by YouTube. Get the app.
Get the app. Sorry, I like Spotify too much. Okay, it's still expensive, but I was thinking that was a total ripoff. It's pretty big to be candy with extra effect. Yeah, definitely feels like a ripoff when you think about in places where medical marijuana is, or not, recreational marijuana is legal. You can get edibles for about the same price. But it is what it is. It actually helps, so I'd rather spend that than on pharmaceuticals, you know? So I was going for a foo dog look on this dragon. If you guys don't know what a foo dog is, it's those mystical Chinese dragon dogs. And then to break up all this red, the teeth I'm gonna make like a lighter blue. So I think this is the teeth. Yep, teeth. Alright. Well, teeth and claws. So we're gonna change, adjust color. Oh, let me save so the thing doesn't crash on me. I use it mostly for sleep because my pain gets so annoying at night that it just does not let me calm down for bed. And I apologize if I'm yelling, it's because I have the headphones on. So I don't know the tone of my own voice. I'm good? Alright, cool. Wait, where are the lips? Thought I did the lips. Where did the lips go? No. No. Ha! Found you. Lips were hiding. Or the gums, not really lips. I'm really digging this music. Music is really important when I draw. I don't know why, it just, if I don't have the right music playing, I just can't get in the groove. Alright. I try to keep the center dark so that the eyes look like they're glowing and give it that glowing look. Alright, now we can do the gems, which I was going to do a glowing effect. Sending you some pics on Twitter for you to check out later. Alright, cool, I'll check it out. Ooh, they look nice too. Yeah, dude, for sure. I'm definitely gonna hit you up about that. I'm gonna share the stream real quick on Twitter. Forgot to do that. Oh man, my ears are taking a beating with the headphones and my hat on. All right. All right, so share. Share, copy. Alright, copied. Copy that. See, no frame drops since I turned off all those overlays. Maybe that was the problem. Hang out and check out this commission. Alright. Did you see the last message? Let me see. Oh yeah, I won't share that. At that price, I'll definitely be hitting you up on that. There's one thing I forgot to do here is I forgot to fix the nose, because this nose is very muted. So I want to go in with a lighter red and just add a little highlight there. Now, I still have to do the rest of the highlights of the face, but just so I don't forget. There we go. Now we can work on the Infinity Gems. And let's save this real quick. You'll be back? No worries. Been kind of slow at work. Oh, really? Is there a lot of people who vape in your area? I noticed a couple vape shops around me closed, so I'm wondering if they're really starting to crack down. They said they were gonna pass a law here just because of the Juul pods. Yeah, a decent amount, but there's too many shops. Yeah, I don't know if that has to do with it too here, because we do have a lot of shops. But to me, what I notice is some shops have stuff that I'm really looking for and some don't. I'm not a big fan of house liquids, because house liquids just don't taste good to me, and I feel like their milligrams aren't very spot on, so I tend to get premium juices instead. It's the government always trying to get a little bit of everything. I'm just gonna move this over so it's somewhat central. Yeah, the government's always got to get their hands on everything. Well, it's good to be the best shop in town. But I like shops that have a little bit of everything, and some shops only have house liquids because they say it's too expensive to have just the premium stuff in, which I get, but some people just don't like house liquids, so why just only carry house liquids? And I can't ever seem to find a flavor that I really enjoy, because you think you're gonna really enjoy a flavor, and then you get home and it's not good. You should have the owners play your YouTube channel in the background. I remember you said, are the owners your buddies too? Or are you part owner? Yeah, see, I can deal with that. Like, I like variety. Sounds like I can make you hungry. I can make you hungry. I can make you hungry. Yeah, they are. I wish I was part owner. Hey man, you just gotta save up a little bit and just say, hey, I want to invest, and then you become part owner. That's how some nightclubs around here are. Alright, that should be good. Now I can work a little bit more on this gauntlet. I like to use the fan brush because it gives it some texture without using a texture brush. Oh no, don't do that. You can't see it on your end, but my layer keeps moving around. That's better. Go away. Is it by the Naked Juice people? See, Naked Juice, I used to love them, but they haven't switched to this kind of bottle. And I was hoping they would switch to this kind of bottle, because I don't like the droplets. Wow. Yeah, when you get that in, let me know. I would love to try it.
YouTube Music. Explore the Coachella lineup for the official playlist. Get the app.
Just follow
We're
the signs.
here in New York, we're always late to the party.
Half the carbs.
Yeah, it's so much more convenient to just be able to open it up and just drop a little in, and the droplets make a mess. And the cap never goes on tight enough, so you always get spillage. And I feel like you can get every little drop out of this, whereas the droplets, it always ends up being at the corner. You can't really get it out. I switched to this because it's a high VG juice head. Yeah, plastic makes sense, you know. So what I'm doing now is just kind of adding on the colors because I can always blend it later. It looks bronze enough for me, but I can always kind of mess with the color in the color editor. It's hard because when you have trouble seeing a lot of different colors, it looks fine to you, but then, you know, this is a commission, so if they're not happy with it, then, you know, I gotta go back to square one. Man, it just is not looking right to me.
The new music streaming app made by YouTube. Get the app.
Balloon your car. A flyby ballooning. Seen it, covered it. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. We are farmers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this bronze. Yeah, just touch it up a little bit. So do you have a bunch of... Yeah, after these last few shows, I had a lot of stuff come in, and that's why some of the videos that I was planning to do, I kind of had to put on the back burner. Like the next artist showcase, I have some footage for that, but I don't have it all, because once I got back from DC, I finished up that Shenron commission, and that one took up a lot of time. That was almost a 5-hour drawing. Oh, you're in the home stretch. So you're gonna stream tonight, right? Oh, thank you. There's a lot of footage, so I had to pick and choose what was gonna make it, and I still screwed up, and there was still a part in it where you could still see, like, I walked away from the computer for like 20 minutes and it showed up in the video. I forgot to hit the pause button on the camera. This is gonna bug me. Like, it just doesn't seem right. But I'm gonna see what he thinks, if he wants me to touch it up a little bit more. I still gotta add the effects to the gems, and then lighten up the face a little bit. You are. I'm a sucker for dubstep. I love dubstep. I used to hate it, but the new stuff coming out is great. Hey, Kingslayer! Thank you! There's a lot of scratch marks in here. And I screwed it up. Hold on. I gotta fix that. No! There we go. Should be good now. I found my videos on a bunch of different platforms online that I didn't put out. What do you mean, like someone took your videos? That's not cool at all. Yeah, you should, man. You're the copyright holder. See, when copyright should be enforced, it never is. You know? Is it one of your pickup videos or? Well, it's tough because if it's not on YouTube, you can't really do like a copyright claim unless the platform that it's on allows it. But I would talk to Gamer Thumb. He knows a lot about that stuff. Yeah, that's such a great area, you know, because I know how to fight stuff on YouTube, just not on other platforms. Like Twitch, I would never understand how to fight anything on Twitch, because the videos disappear after 7 days, unless it's highlighted. Yeah, man, I would definitely reach out to Gamer Thumb. He'd probably be really good at helping you out with that. Luckily, no one's stolen my videos that I know of, you know. But then again, I blast my video with my logo everywhere, and the video starts with me saying you were watching Otero Studios, because I was scared of that reason. I'm gonna call it there. because now I have to show this to the person who commissioned this to make sure they like it, because there's some other stuff that needs to be added to the background, which is going to say, you know, Red Dragon Karate. So I want to thank everybody for watching, everybody on DLive and everybody on YouTube, and don't forget to check out all the other videos and like, share, subscribe.